Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for the 4th of May to the 10th of May 2020. It's a weekly reading. It is a general reading and may not resonate with everybody, and it shouldn't. Impossible to do, but take what you can from it, enjoy, and we'll see how this reading takes us and how your week is going to pan out. I'm going to start by pulling a card. First card, nothing is yet set in stone. Well, that's nice to know, isn't it? Mutable moon, yes, so it could go either way. Go in any direction. Great. So, while I'm putting out these cards for your week, we'll have a little look and see what's coming through for that. So, you know, there's some turbulent waters there. There is that ability for things to change, to go in a different direction. So it's maybe feeling a little bit hard for you to sort of just work it out of what's going to actually take place. So that's quite exciting for the week anyway, but we'll see how it goes with the cards that we pull. Okay, see how we go. All right, and last card done. All right, okay, so the general theme or general feeling for this week for you, Capricorn, is that you're moving out of those stormy waters that we saw over there. So you're definitely making progress. You're definitely moving in the right direction. Now this is that moving towards truth and making some order out of it. Now what's crossing this card is the Five of Wands. So there has been a bit of a fight going on. There has been some conflict. There's been some confrontation. You know, you have had to fight for your position in all of this. But that's good because, you know, as you know, you're moving out of that, and nothing, and you know, it hasn't been won and it hasn't been lost either. So your mindset there, Capricorn, is the Knight of Wands. So here we have a very energetic card, and it's an action card, and as you can see, it's the phoenix rising from the ashes. So you know, you are moving forward from a situation that actually wasn't serving your highest good, or you know, wasn't doing you any favors. And you know, through this fighting, you have now found that there has been a change in direction, energy, frequency, and vibration. And so you have had to reinvent yourself along the way. And this is your thought pattern. So you are hoping that you can come out of that and head, you know, in the direction that you're wanting to, that it won't be set. Now here we have, for the basis of your reading, we have the Seven of Wands. Here he's victorious and he's beaten down all these others, but here it's like you're wanting to turn your back on that fight, that you don't feel particularly good about what you've had to put up with, or you know, the confrontation's actually taken a bit out of you there, Capricorn, and you're actually not, you know, not really feeling it, this fighting and having to stand your ground and all that sort of thing, and you're willing, and you're actually at the point where you would like to move away from that. Okay, in the past, you've had to seek some advice there, Capricorn, on some matters concerning finances. So you may have gone to somebody in a power of authority, somebody who has some wisdom or experience, but you know, that's saying that what's been happening with your finances haven't been completely in your own hands. Now here we have the 10, which is abundance, but it's almost like it's been dependent on a lot of other things, which it can be difficult, and that may be what you've been trying to fight for, an outcome there as far as your finances go. Now here we have the immediate future as we're moving through the week, and you are sort of sitting and just observing at the moment. So it's a pause time, and you're wanting to build that, you know, a firm foundation on a financial level, but you know, that would definitely be there, and that would be sitting very, very sort of like wanting to hold on to what you've got, you know, standing your ground of what you've got. But here for you, Capricorn, is that you're actually okay with just allowing things to be and allowing things to pan out the way they're meant to pan out, or the way that they're going. So there has been a relaxation in how hard you're holding on to your monies, and and how sort of staunch you've been in the decisions that you're making, and you're willing to actually look outside of the square and actually consider some other options for yourself there. Okay, so this is you. So yes, Six of Pentacles. So you have been working hard. You're moving out of that sort of just holding on for grim death and just managing to get through and having to just see how it all goes. This is you moving into wanting to provide, and so you know that you're at that position at the moment that you can actually start to do that. You can actually start to look at providing, bringing through the, as I said before, the truth, and from that it comes order, because we've got the 6 there. So there will be clarity. There'll be you'll be able to see things a lot clearer. This is you just really taking a stand for who you're providing for and where you want to see that going. So that's really, really cool. Now here we have with you, and this is you within the energy, is you've got the 10 of Cups, but it is in reverse. So what that's telling me is though you're coming out of a cycle where you have actually, you've been wanting to aim for this, for happiness, and you've found that it's actually been a little bit more of a trial than you wanted it to be. So you have. It's almost like you can't get a grasp of it. Like it comes within your grip, and you just can't get there. So you're feeling like you just can't quite make things come together, and that would be a very frustrating feeling for you. Now with your hopes and fears, is that the fear is that you can't make a decision, and your hope is that you can. So we're balancing out the masculine and the feminine energy here, and it's really that feeling of being blindfolded. Now what this does though, Capricorn, is it gives you an opportunity for you to make a decision based on, on an opportunity of belief and trust, and really just, knowing that the choices that you do make, that you are strong enough to get through it. So, don't get too caught up in this. Just know that this is you, allowing yourself to pause before you make any big decisions. Now, the outcome of your reading here is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So while you've been wanting to open up and sort of move, open up your heart space, move towards more, nurturing and peaceful and joyful sort of vibration, you are still at the point where you are not quite sure how to go about this. So you're still a little undecided as to, is the fight really over? Am I able to relax? Am I able to let it go and just sort of, sit back and watch things come about, and so, some things can take time, but it can be also that the wisdom can come through from that time that it's taken. Now this is about, wanting to create an environment where you are, you have safety and you have security, and so you're definitely, your objective is very, very good. So I'm going to pull some cards to clarify, because we've got some ones there that I think need to have a little bit more look at. So what I'm going to look at first is the 7 of Wands that was in the basis of your reading there, and see what other information we can get from that. Yes, so here we have the Knight of Cups again, and this one is in the upright position. So yes, you are starting to open. You want to stop fighting, and you want to start loving. You want all this yuck and angst to go away, and you're prepared to open up your heart and start to move towards a better outcome and a better solution there. So that's lovely. So that's very positive. Now let's look at the 4 of Coins that you had in your immediate future and see if we can get a bit more information on that. Okay. Oh yes, we've got another Knight. And so this is the Knight of Pentacles. And all Knights are action cards, and they are about moving forward very, very, in a very sort of action-packed way, so all nights are, but the Pentacles is the slowest one of them all, of all the nights. But what this is saying is that you can sort of relax and not be holding on so hard, because, you know, you are going to start to build, but it's going to be a slower process that you anticipated, Capricorn, but you will be doing it. You will be making progress. You will be building on that resources and that you have, so that's great. Now let's have a look at the 10 of Cups there, and in reverse, and this is you in the situation. And here we have the 3 of Swords, which is about heartbreak. So and you know, having a bit of a broken heart, finding that things haven't quite gone the way, you know, that you would have liked them to. You're feeling a bit sort of like stabbed in the heart, sort of, that, you know, but ripped off really. And even though your intentions have been good, you may have found that there are other people around you that you've been a bit blindsided by, and you know, you're wanting to get back into that manifestation of that joy and that peace and that celebration of who you are. Okay, so have a look at the outcome card, which was the Knight of Cups in reverse there, and and got a couple of cards jumped out. We're just going to retrieve those. Okay, so good news, good news. Apart from them being on the floor. Okay, so first of all, yes, we have starting out on your adventure. So you have really taken on board everything that is happening this week, and you've really been able to get some insight into who you are, what you want to do, where you want to head in. You know, this is you starting out on your adventure. So, you know, you are wanting to sort of open up your heart. You're wanting to move forward, and this is that self-discovery. So you're discovering a lot about yourself. Now, the best card of all for your outcome is the Sun. Yes. So, success there, Capricorn. Success. Look, you know, it's going to be all okay. It's going to come out right in the end. So, you know, you've got the Sun, and that's beautiful for your outcome and adventure coming up for you. Now, we have... and as we said before, we had nothing as yet set in stone. So even though this feels like you aren't getting anywhere, and that you're having to, you know, there's a potential that we'll have to give up that fight and just put up with it. This is saying that that's not the case at all. That don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give in. I'm going to pull one last card for your reading. And let's see what we've got. So here we have serendipity, merge with the flow. Yes, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We have that 3, the number 3. So before we had the broken heart, but now we have that adventure, that being able to look at where you want to go. So you've got the 3 there, and that's coinciding with that. You've got that, you know, merging with the flow. So, you know, if nothing is yet set in stone, then it's okay to just sort of go with it and just work on what you need to work on, and take some chances, and you know, and make that decision, you know, and know that it's all going to come out right, because we've got the Sun card there. So with serendipity, it is really about, this has all been sort of come together because it has to. It's like all the, you know, all the cosmos and the universal vibration and everything around you, everything is just comes into one centerpiece, and it all is just part of your journey, and part of that next step is going to be just amazing. And yeah, so you're building a very strong future and a very strong foundation for yourself, Capricorn, so you enjoy. And yeah, we'll see how you're going, and next time we talk. Okay, bye.